Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. We got a video today from Poor Man's Podcast.
Okay. Hold on, bro. What is she doing?
What the freak? Is she just...
What is she doing?
Ew. Brother, ew. People have to talk into that and put their face close to that. Ew.
I want a dick on a sandwich with a side of balls. Boy, stop playing with this.
Man, what the heck is, like, bro, they're letting anybody get a performance, bro. Like, what is she talking about, bro?
Why was that necessary? I'll be trying to tell y'all, it's a freak apocalypse out here. Not a microphone gotta go to the clinic.
I know, now you gotta... Yeah, put that in the junkyard now.
Guys, can I have somebody's help? Can I have your help?
Sure.
Bump starting her car.
Like
Yeah.
push the car?
Yeah, to bump start it.
Yeah, I'll push it.
All right, cool. Go.
And that's all you gotta really do. Ask for help. Most men are probably gonna be more willing to help if you just ask nicely.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my God.
That easy, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
That easy. The attitude of, I might need a man, and please, could you help me? Men are gonna be like, sure.
Yeah! Oh my God! Let's go! That was awesome. I love a good bump start.
Well, I guess it's technically push to start. I ain't ever seen a bear push start a car. It's cool that they helped her and everything, but why would you have a car that you can't even start? She done went
That's
out
weird.
and bought the Fred Flintstone mobile.
Can you guys do me a big favor? I'm trying to promote my business. Can you just record this video for me real fast while I promote? All right, appreciate it. Hey man, what's good, you guys, man? Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my OnlyFans. You see the link down below. Huh? What happened? Wait.
Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher.
We can't see the cube. Can you just move it a little higher? Come on, dude.
Like this?
There you go. Yeah.
We love to see the big breasts, you know, some ass. We want to see all that.
I don't know, man. It just
Pity
seems
me.
like maybe she covering up the wrong part.
There's a growing divide between Gen Z men and women, and we can see this in our current fashion and beauty trends. So in the US, there's a growing difference between the political ideologies of Gen Z men and women, with women leaning more liberal and men leaning more conservative. And at the same time, we have trends like unapproachable makeup, subversive makeup, and man repeller outfits taking off. And these trends do more than just decenter the male gaze, but actively attempt to deter male attention altogether. And I think that these trends tap into a
Yes, see this baggy trend? A lot of women, especially Asian women, actually. I see a lot of Korean women, because I live in a Korean area, dressed like this. Like very baggy jeans, baggy everything, to look very unattractive. At least that's what my assumption is when they're wearing things like that.
number of deeper narratives.
Because men don't wear clothes like that. Where did they get that trend from, and why was that trend a thing?
Such as potentially a growing desire for many women to distance themselves from traditional male-oriented perspectives and expectations, creating distance from those who uphold conventional and perhaps conservative beauty standards like trad wives, or maybe subconsciously expressing contempt for males' contribution to the current political climate, or maybe just an exhaustion with men's behavior in general. But this is just a theory, and I would love to know if you see these two current trends as connected. And recently I contributed to an article on the unapproachable or subversive makeup trend, which gets into what women may be attempting to convey with these makeup trends, and I'm going to link that in my stories.
Beta female!
Newsflash, you're not decentering men if your whole life revolves around man-hating. That's
Poor man's got it.
literally men still being the center of your being. But if you want to make yourself ugly, I mean knock yourself out.
What? You have confidence in yourself?
Yeah, man.
It only just makes the ladies that want to look good and want to compete shine in the forefront.
Alright. So how many guys do you think is gonna walk out today?
I can't lie. Maybe couple. I don't know. I'm guessing couple.
Couple? So what would you rate yourself out of 10?
Personality, a banging 20.
No, just your looks. Just your looks.
Why do they go straight to personality? You know what we're talking about, Torta.
I don't know. See, I'm 8.5. I don't know.
8.5?
What?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, stay if you don't think she's a catfish. Go if you think she's a catfish.
Crazy still. Go.
Yep. That's exactly what most of you girls look like on Instagram filters and stuff, and then what you look like in real person or real life.
Respectfully.
Stop. Get some freaking help.
Lock his ass up! Lock his ass up!
Hey, sometimes they deserve it.
That brother looked like he didn't.
What the freak happened to his
Powdered
lips?
donut. His lips look like when Dave Chappelle played Tyrone Biggums.
I smoke some rocks, Joe Rogan.
What's your name?
I'm Nate.
Alright, I get your number.
Come on. If I wasn't gay, I'd really get our number. Like, I'm just saying, like.
Game is game.
What's the problem?
You got that Popeyes game.
Maybe you should have
You want them chicken sandwiches, girl?
I'm not even kidding. I'm like a cool dad, and that's not even.
No, you're not being a cool dad.
They're like hanging out.
What is hanging out? Nothing.
If I say they, I'm not talking about your abs. I'm talking about your little thing. Well, what's?
It's not. Mom, stop.
Yeah, I'm with the dad here. Absolutely not. If you want to dress like the people in the movie Aladdin, you need to be dressed like Aladdin. W dad.
Can I follow you everywhere?
No, it's
My parents always told me to follow my dreams, though.
No.
Come on, don't wear such a nice shirt like that if you don't want to talk to me, though. You guys look fine. Giat. You want my number?
Now you gotta be like, fine.
Hey,
What bike do you ride?
I have an MT-03.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Can I see?
Jeez, like she's all up in his face. Oh, he's wearing a helmet, right, with the camera?
Yeah, it's right down there. Do you ride?
I used to. CBR 600.
Oh shit, I'm going to meet up with my friend. She's got a CBR 600.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, thinking about getting back into it. I miss it so much.
You should. We got a nice group here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Pen, like the pen you write with.
I'm Shay.
Yeah, this is her. She got the Hello Kitty on her.
I love it. It's so cute. Fuck, I wish I had my helmet. You want my number? Perfect. Okay, now you have my number.
Awesome. Shay, right?
Yeah.
See? Ladies, look at that. She found a guy she was interested in, a hobby that she was willing to talk about, conversate a little bit, flirt a little bit, asked for his number, put it in his phone. Oh my God, she might have a date. Not just a date, but a date with the man she actually wants. Oh,
Nice
it
to meet
works.
you. Yeah.
Let's go, boy!
The world could be so simple if people just acted like people. If you go out in public, especially to a social event, and you make people feel weird for being social, they're not the weird one. You are.
Let me get another shot.
It was just a little weird when she was like all up like that. I thought I was like, whoa, a little close, girl, but no, pretty cordial, nice, good approach, friendly conversation. Seemed like she was interested, showed that she was interested. It's how you get numbers, ladies. It's not that hard.
You're so handsome. I think I'm in love.
Where are you driving to?
Hacienda. Yeah. What time are you off? I love a man in uniform. Put me in the back seat, baby. You're really handsome, huh?
Is this sexual harassment, guys? Would this be considered sexual harassment right now? Obviously, this gentleman here, officer, is not enjoying it, really caring for it much. He's just trying to ignore it, and the girl's just still pushing. Is this sexual harassment?
What gives you the right? What gives you the right to go
This man
outside
knows.
with no shirt on? Have you lost your mind?
This guy poses and
You think it's
everything. Did like 4 different poses, 5 different poses.
He ended up making you do this.
Whatever.
This is why you get to the gym, guys. When you look good, you feel good, you know you look good.
Guys, this guy right here, bro, he was like, oh yeah, tell my friend, oh yeah, like go make a little TikToks. We're gonna make them, bro. We're gonna make the TikToks, okay? Like now he's so shy, guys. He's so shy. But he wanted to say that to her. Now he won't say anything, bro. That's what I'm saying. People say so much shit to my people's face, or like not to their face, or like when I'm not there. And like, bro, boom, I'm there.
He said it to your face. He doesn't want to be publicized for it, but he doesn't mind saying it to your face.
And now y'all don't want to say shit. Exactly. Clocked.
Look up real quick.
Oh my gosh, wow. I'm a girl with a strong neck. Wow. Like
No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it in no type of way. I didn't mean it.
Don't be like that.
Bro, I didn't mean it in no type of way. I was
Good burger,
bro,
homo,
never,
good burger.
bro,
looking
I
at-
never.
Shut the f up, bruh.
The divorce rate is 56%, which means that if you get married to a rich man, there is a 56% chance that you are going to be a wealthy single woman. Do with that information as you will.
This is just a loop.
That's their thought process, guys.
Or a bug in the video game that needs to be patched. I just don't think that it's right for a person to be able to separate their family and then still take 50% unless there's some adultery or physical abuse and proof of that. Once
Correct.
the boomers are out of power, the next generation is going to come in, and I can foresee them doing something about this. It's just broken.
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna drink beer for breakfast. Stop!
I asked this girl what's her favorite fruit. She gonna tell me apple pie. You raggedy bitch.
What is the hardest part about being a dad? Always pay attention to your kids when they want to play, because soon enough they won't want to play with you anymore. I've got a 13-year-old on this trip with me. She would rather be hanging with friends and not with dear old dad, which is why I sit by myself in this park.
Well, I mean, the research says that 80% to 90% of the time that you get to spend with your kids is before they become 18. Because once they become 18, they're adults. They go live their own lives. They do their own thing. You don't get to see them as much. You don't get to experience all the experiences that they experience anymore because they're their own self. So when you're not with your kids for the first 18 years, you miss out on a tremendous amount of time and things with your kids. Just like the movie Click, right? With oh, I can't even remember his name right now. Adam Sandler. Remember? He just kept skipping all of the early stages, the young in life, and then boom, all of a sudden they're teens. They don't like you anymore. They don't want to talk to you anymore. Boom, they're adults. You don't ever really see them anymore. I hardly ever see my dad, not like the way I used to when I was a kid, when I lived under his roof.
Yeah. So instead of watching TV, looking at your phone, staring at your screen, watching Netflix, doing YouTube, you should instead walk away, go to your kids, and go outside and play some catch with them.
Damn right.
How about we normalize telling friends that they're fat or need to exercise?
True.
Not to shame them, but because you actually give a fuck about...
No, you can shame them a little bit. Like I said, with my best friend George, I always slap his belly and I'm like, you looking like Buddha, bro.
Their life. When I was at my fattest, I wish someone pulled me aside and said, bro, I'm worried about you. Let's hit the gym together. Instead, everyone just said, you look fine, while I was miserable. Pushing someone to improve isn't an attack, it's an act of love. A real
Correct.
friend cares more about your long-term health than your short-term feelings.
I'll bring this up again. My father's always said it. The people that badger you the most, that tell you the most that you're doing wrong constantly, are the people that care the most, that actually love you. Remember, it is so much easier to let people to their own devices and do their own thing and fuck up their lives and not say anything. It's that much easier, and people don't even get mad at you about it. People get mad at you for telling them that they're doing wrong or trying to correct them. You are more willing to lose your friendship, lose your family, or lose the connection you have to help correct this person because you truly care. I tell you the story because my second aunt, almost always, every time when I was young, tell me, like reprimand me, always like tell me things and things like that, and I always didn't understand it. I was like, man, why does she always tell me stuff? I feel like she never tells all my other cousins and things like that. And my dad was like, because she loves you. She cares about you more because me, or like as your father, she loves me, and of course this is going to translate to you, and she doesn't want you to become bad or do bad things or ruin your life. So she's going to constantly tell you. When I was younger, I actually disliked my second aunt. I actually kind of, because she just badgered me so much. I hated it. But then as I got older, I realized, and now my second aunt, I buy her fruits every holiday. I do everything for all my aunts, to tell you the truth, because now I realize all of my aunts, it wasn't just my second aunt, all my aunts did it, but my second aunt was like the harshest one. So now I'm a better person because they did those things, right?
Would you rather have friends who make you comfortable or friends who make you better?
Damn right.
This is your daily reminder to get your ass in the gym. We will not be contributing to the pussification of humanity. People try to make it seem like exercise is optional, but you need to be exercising at least once a day. That's baseline being a human being.
Guys, I may not like go to the gym or do the gym work all the time, but I do 50 push-ups in the mornings and I do 50 squats inside the shower every single day. At least I do that. And then I walk around my neighborhood at night after dinner. Those are the things I do every day. Those are at least the basics, you know. And then I'll go to the gym, lift some weights, jump some rope, and do a little bit extra cardio and things like that.
Make sure you get to the gym today. You owe it to yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You have a nice day.
You too. Okay, so you gotta call me when you're 18, okay?
Come on, how is this not predatory? It feels predatory, sounds predatory.
If you cute with makeup on, you're not cute. You're just good at face paint. You should do kid parties.
This is the first time we done met outside of prison.
I just love that he's a real man and he puts the effort in.
You know, I think it's hilarious that they made a whole show based on a lack of women's intuition. My favorite thing about women meeting men in prison and then wifing them up is that these aren't isolated incidences.
It's not.
And then this really speaks to the male loneliness epidemic. You mean to tell me that this brother right here can pull a woman from jail? Meanwhile, your ass waiting on a text back? But the funniest thing about all this by far is that sis don't even realize she got about 30 minutes. But once again, I am fascinated by the logistics of all of this. How did they meet? Do you go to like prisonniggas.com and you just pick the one you think is pretty?
I heard of pen pals, but I ain't never heard of penitentiary pals. Damn.
If I go on one more date, if I have one more encounter with a man in his early 30s telling me that what he's looking for is a hustler, that he's looking for a queen to build an empire with, to be hustling for the next 5 years, I'm officially tapping out, because what y'all don't get is us girlies in our early 30s, we've been hustling.
Yet you're still not there, are you?
Fell victim to the girl boss shit, and we was girl bossing for the last decade. We went to school, we started our businesses, we bought houses, we've been doing this shit on our own. We've been on our independent woman shit. And
just how masculine is this woman? Just like,
you talking to me about hustling another 5 years?
I plan on hustling for another 20 years. What are you talking about? Like, I have a normal job. I do this. I release 4 episodes a day, every single day. I have a little small cannabis business. I go to Disneyland and buy merch like every other week or so. I am constantly hustling. What is wrong with it? I get people. I think there's also the other side of hustle culture is a little bit much. I also agree with that. But I enjoy it, and I want someone to be there with me.
My mans, I'm trying to have some babies. And you want me out here working too and hustling?
Yep.
You got me fucked up.
All these women be claiming to be bosses, but they ain't never got no employees. There are a
Yeah.
lot of women that want to live a modern life, and then when they realize it doesn't work, they want to lean back into traditionalism. And the reason they go back to being traditional isn't because they actually value it or understand it. It's because they just don't want to work. Ma'am, you're 32. All of the men who are focused on family are already married.
You know, I get it. Not everybody wants to hustle as much as I hustle. And the hustle culture, I do agree, is a bit much at times. But some people are made for it. I feel like I'm just made for it. I enjoy it. I enjoy stacking my money. I enjoy grabbing money from other people, you know, like I enjoy my bank account stacking upwards, you know. It's just enjoyable for me. And it provides stability. It helps provide things for the future. It helps my family. It helps me. It helps me enjoy life better. Like, not saying money's the end all be all, but it's wonderful when you have a good amount of it and not have to worry anymore. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that.